What's up, everybody? It's your boy Rob Bebe here. How y'all doing? Welcome to the TAKEOVER Bebe Podcast, episode 42. Shout out R.I.P. Jackie Robinson. We are here for the Money in the Bank and NXT TakeOver. NXT HEATWAVE PLE's prediction show. We're gonna get started off with NXT because it's the lesser of the shows. First of all, there's 5 matches on each card. NXT, the first match, NXT Tag Team Championships, Axiom and Nathan Frazier are defending NXT Tag Team Championships against Chase U. And I think Chase U finally get their tag titles back. They won the championships and they had them for like a couple of weeks. So yeah, I think it's time for them to get those titles back. The way they've been playing up the story with Ridge Holland and Ridge Holland and Hudson. I think they might finally work together, and Hudson finally accepts Ridge Holland, helping him winning the NXT championships, or Ridge Holland can turn heel and cost him the tag championships and beat them all up. Who knows? I could see both. I can see both happening. So yeah, that's for the NXT championships. But for right now, I say we're gonna get new NXT Tag Team Champions. I do see this. Second match, NXT Women's North American Championship. Kaylani Jordan defending against Sol Ruca. I think it's too early to take the title off Kaylani Jordan. This is gonna be a great match. Both young, hungry talent. I think Kaylani Jordan's gonna win by not decisively. I think she's gonna win by a roll up or some sort, some pinning combination. I think it's gonna be really good though. I think it's gonna be a very good showcase for both women. I think she's gonna retain her North American Championship. Kaylani Jordan wins match 2. Match 3, NXT North American Championship. Oba Femi versus Wes Lee. I think this is gonna be match of the night because I think Wes Lee's gonna sell his ass off. I really want Wes Lee to win, but I think Oba Femi's gonna win. Because the stipulation is if Wes Lee loses, he can no longer challenge the North American Championship as long as Oba Femi holds the title. So I think Oba's gonna win, and Wes Lee might move on to something else, might just move on to something else. Maybe the NXT Championship itself. Him and Trick would be awesome. I would love that. So yeah, I think Oba Femi's gonna retain his North American Championship. I would be shocked, and I would love if Wes Lee won back his North American title. The title, I don't think he lost it. I think he had to give it up because of injury, I do believe. I don't remember who beat him for it. But yeah, I would love nothing more for Wes Lee to win that championship, but I think it's going to be Oba Femi retaining his North American Championship. Next match for the NXT Women's Championship, Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice. This is going to be I think it's going to be more of a fun match. Both ladies can kill it. I think Roxanne Perez is going to retain her title. I don't think Lola Vice is right for it yet. I don't think she's ready for it yet, the NXT Championship. I think Roxanne Perez is still going to hold on to it until maybe next year, and then get called up. I just see a 1-year title run with Roxanne Perez going through everybody. This is her last year in NXT, for sure, for Roxanne Perez. But yeah, I think Roxanne's retaining. It's going to be another good match. Maybe we might see NXT involvement or TNA involvement because NXT talent have been invading TNA tapings lately, so we might get TNA invasion NXT angle maybe, I don't know, on the NXT HEATWAVE PLE. I would love that, but I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some TNA talent show up though. And then the main event, Fatal 4-Way match, Trick Williams defends his NXT Championship. Whoop that Trick. Defends his NXT Championship against Ethan Page, Shawn Spears, and Javon Evans. I think it's going to be a very fun match. I don't see them taking the title away from Trick just yet. I don't see them pinning Ethan Page back-to-back PLEs. I can see them pinning Shawn Spears because who cares? And Javon Evans is a young talent they want to protect. So yeah, I think this is the match Shawn Spears loses. I think Trick Williams retains the NXT Championship. If Trick loses the NXT Championship, he's not getting pinned for it. I can see Ethan Page winning it. Ethan Page is the dark horse in the Fatal 4-Way match. He's my dark horse to win it. But I say Trick retains, and that's your NXT HEATWAVE predictions 2024. Like I said, it was the lesser of the two shows. That's why we started with NXT HEATWAVE. Now we're going to get into Money in the Bank predictions. Man, five matches, but there's so much story in Money in the Bank. Like, the story's going into it that makes it more important than NXT HEATWAVE. I don't really watch NXT like that. I watch the clips. I don't watch everything. But yeah, I can tell WWE main roster storylines are way better than NXT's right now. First match. For the Intercontinental title, Sami Zayn defends against Braun Breaker. I do that all the time for Breaker. It's just funny. Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn for the Intercontinental title. I think this is going to be a match where Sami gets his ass kicked for like 80% of the match and then pulls out like maybe a crucifix bomb or some type of roll up to retain. I think it's too early for Braun Breaker to win the title, so that's why I think Sami's going to win by like some means like that, or somebody can cost Braun Breaker because he has a lot of enemies because he's been sparing people like crazy. Maybe Ilya Dragunov causes him the match. I don't know, because Ilya and Braun have had problems, so it makes sense. But yeah, I think Sami's going to retain his Intercontinental title. They're in Toronto. They're in Canada. That's home turf for Sami, so I can't see them beating them there. So yeah, Sami's probably going to retain. The World Heavyweight title match: Seth Rollins and Damian Priest, bro. I haven't been the biggest fan of Damian Priest's world title reign. This is the second match. I haven't been the biggest fan. And what I say, matter of fact, we're gonna do the men's Money in the Bank, because whoever wins the men's Money in the Bank will determine who wins the world title. I do believe. So before we get into Damian and Seth, we're gonna go over the men's Money in the Bank. Jey Uso, Yeet, LA Knight, yeah. Melo, him. Andrade El Idolo, Drew McIntyre, and who's the last person? I forget the last person. Oh, thank you. Shush, Gable, and the 6-man Money in the Bank men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Oh my gosh, there's so much story in this match. I see there's being like 2 or 3 run-ins in this Money in the Bank, because Logan Paul will probably run in and cost LA Knight. He's not winning. Andrade, he's not winning. He's not booked at all, to win. Melo's the dark horse to win, because the Money in the Bank concept, the briefcase itself, would fit his character, his ego, the best. So he's like a dark horse to me. He's a dark horse to win. Everybody's favorite is Jey Uso. I don't see him winning. Gable's probably gonna see some Wyatt Six members around the ringside and creep him out, and he might just bail. Say like, "Fuck this Money in the Bank. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm chucking up the deuces, and we getting out of here." So he might just run away. They might cause Jey Uso because Jey has the Fireflies, and that's the whole Wyatt Six thing. So RP Bray. So yeah. They might go after him. If CM Punk doesn't show up, Drew McIntyre is winning Money in the Bank. If CM Punk shows up and costs McIntyre, then I don't know who wins this Money in the Bank, though. I don't know who wins. Melo could win it. Melo could win Money in the Bank. Because I think the Wyatt Six and Logan Paul are guaranteed going to cost LA Knight and Gable, and maybe even Jey Uso. Jey Uso wins. That would be awesome. Actually, if Jey Uso wins, that gives him if Jey Uso wins, nobody's ever thought about this. What if Jey Uso wins, cashes in on Solo and Cody's match at SummerSlam, and Cody pins Jey, and Solo gets so mad, that's why he attacks him, and that's how Jey gets re-entered into the Bloodline story. I know it's a waste of the Money in the Bank, but who cares? It's a freaking Money in the Bank. It's already a dead concept, really. They killed it so many times. So I think that would be great. They almost wasted the entire. People thought they wasted the King of the Ring on the whole Bloodlines segment, but we still got a cool little Bloodline segment with the King of the Ring stuff. So So that was cool. But I think Jay could win. Jay could win if nobody interferes for him. If all three guys get interfered, Drew, LA Knight, and Gable, I can see Jay winning because Andrade and Carmelo, I don't see them winning that Money in the Bank. Jey Uso would be great. That gives him a means to go to SmackDown and cash in on Solo and Cody's match, and accidentally, and Cody and Cody pins Jay, and that's why Solo's not the champion, and Solo blames Jay because it is his fault. He's not champion, so he goes Samoan Spike and goes crazy, and that's how Jay gets introduced into this whole bloodline story. So yeah, that's what I think is going on. Sorry guys, I just did a 4-hour live stream. I'm out of breath. I just got done watching SmackDown, July 5th episode, and I'm recording this. You guys are gonna see this at noon Eastern tomorrow, Saturday, July 6th, before Money in the Bank. I will be live tonight, Money in the Bank, 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh man, it's gonna be awesome. Right here, Hoodie Rob at Hoodie Rob on YouTube. Hope you guys like, comment, subscribe this. So yeah, that's what I think. Jay has a good possibility of winning actually, and if Jay wins, yeah, I can see him costing Solo at Money in the Bank. That's what I can see. Then the men, Seth Rollins, Damian Priest. See, that's why I said if Drew wins Money in the Bank, I can see him cashing in on the same night, and something happens. Maybe Seth wins. I want Seth to win because I want Seth and Gunther. I think that's a better match than him and Gunther and Damian. But yeah, I think Seth and Gunther would be awesome. I want Seth to win. I really do. I really want Seth to win. Nothing on Damian Priest. I just haven't been a big fan of his world title reign. So I'm going to say Seth. I'm going to go with Seth. Unless somebody cashes in. Unless Drew wins and cashes in. And either Damian or Drew pins Seth to win the title. I see Seth winning if it's a straight on 1-on-1 match. So I think Seth's going to win. I think Seth's going to win. And then be a transitional champion. He doesn't need to have a long title run. Just have him be champion for a little bit. And yeah. Also, there's a gentleman's agreement. If Seth loses, he can no longer challenge for the world title as long as Damian Priest loses it. If Damian loses, then he has to leave Judgment Day. So if Seth wins, and I think Finn Balor is the reason why Seth wins, because I think the Judgment Day are going to cost Damian the match. Seth's going to win, and Seth's going to have the match with Gunther, and that's going to set up a Finn and Damian Priest match at SummerSlam. And it's going to keep on going until the final blow up at Bad Blood in a Hell in a Cell match. So yeah, that's what I think. Finn and Damian are going to be on a freaking warpath after this whole thing. So yeah, that's what I think is going on. Then the final match. Or my bad. Wait, no, there's one more match, right? Yeah. The women's Money in the Bank. I want to say Tiffany, but the way they've been booking Tiffany, they haven't been making her feel like that important. But I still think Tiffany Stratton's gonna win Money in the Bank. She's gonna turn into a Barbie briefcase. I think that's what we all want. just be a cocky heel with a briefcase, a pink briefcase, a Barbie briefcase, because she's a Tiffany Epiphany. Tiffy time. I think that's what it is. Dark Horse is Naomi, because the way she's been booked, it's been not that good. If Naomi wins, I can see her cashing in at SummerSlam on Bayley when she least expects it. Because Naomi and Bayley are like this, but every time, if you pay attention, Naomi always looks at the women's title, not at Bayley, not at the interviewer, not at the camera. She always looks at the title, Bayley's title. So that's why I think Naomi is a dark horse. I still think Tiffany's going to win the Money in the Bank, but my dark horse is Naomi. Oh yeah, my bad. The Bloodline. This might be the main event. Bloodline, 6-man match, Solo, Tama Tonga, motherfucker Tongan, and Ep42. Because I think Tonga Loa is not medically cleared. That's why he hasn't been wrestling. He's been there for 2 months. He hasn't wrestled, so I think that's why he's not wrestling, because he's injured. Don't quote me on that, but I think he's injured. If not, why isn't he wrestling? I think the Bloodline are winning. I think the Bloodline are going to win. I think Solo's going to pin Cody. That's how he gets his match at SummerSlam. And there's a lot of people thinking that The Rock or Roman Reigns is going to come back up. If you watch the ending of SmackDown, like I just did, you would have saw that Solo called out Roman Reigns, told him that he wasn't strong enough. He was too weak to be the head of the table, tribal chief anymore, because he lost the title to Cody. So I see Solo definitely pinning Cody at Money in the Bank, setting up their match for SummerSlam. And at SummerSlam, not Money in the Bank, I think SummerSlam is when Roman Reigns comes back. Roman Reigns might come back at the end of SummerSlam with Cody and Jay and Solo in a match. Like I said, if Jay wins Money in the Bank, I can see him cashing in, make it a triple threat, and that sets up Roman either to cost Solo and Roman. They have their whole bloodline situation. Jimmy might come back too. We might get the OGs versus the new Gs. It might be crazy. Silla might show up too. Who knows? I think it's gonna be an insane time. When Roman gets back, the bloodline storyline is gonna go up here. Paul Heyman's gonna come back too. Maybe Jimmy, Roman on one side, along with Cody against these the new bloodline. So yeah, I think it's gonna be an epic standoff at SummerSlam. Money in the Bank. The bloodline definitely winning. They're definitely winning. If Roman Reigns shows back up and that sets up a Roman and Solo match, that'd be awesome. If the bloodline lose and they go on a rampage, and then Roman comes back, and then I see them setting up a Roman Solo tribal combat match like they had last year with Jay and Roman. I can see them setting up that with Solo and Roman at SummerSlam. I can see that, and then maybe, I don't know, Randy and Cody can do something. I don't know, but yeah, I think that would be an awesome concept. Just ideas. It depends on who wins Money in the Bank. And that's why I say if Jay wins, I can see that happening. If Drew wins, I can see that happening. If anybody else wins Money in the Bank, I don't know what's going on. All this doesn't matter. All right, let me know what you think in the comments of my predictions for both NXT HEATWAVE and Money in the Bank that happened this weekend. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys tonight for Money in the Bank live stream watch along. Start at 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm out. Deuces, ooses.